Feel that thunder rumbling low? That's not just a roar from Crypto.com tonight, it's the seismic shake of the Lakers. Front office dropping a bomb that's about to reshape the entire Western Conference landscape. Picture this. Under the flickering buzz of the locker room lights, whispers have already made their way through the hallways. And trust me, these aren't your garden variety rumors. No, this is the kind of whisper that morphs into a roar before you even realize it. Nikola Vasevik, the career double-double beast, the big man who stretched defenses across the league with pinpoint threes and steel trap rebounds, possibly, sliding into a Lakers uniform for the minimum, adding that explosive veteran presence just when the team thought they'd crossed every roster bridge. But wait, here's the real deal. While everyone's eyes were glued on the splash signings and blockbuster trades, the Lakers are quietly maneuvering in the shadows, setting a trap for a player who could tilt the playoff pendulum back in their favor. And if you think that's the end of the story, strap in, because talk has already run wild about another Titan potentially joining this fiery mix. Picture Kevin Durant, a name that sends chills and sparks debates from the buzzer to the buzzer whispered in corridors, creating a tension so thick you can cut it with a knife. The most electrifying scorer of this generation, rumored to be eyeing a Lakers return or a surprise detour to LA, turning this offseason from strategic chess matches into a full-blown Hollywood blockbuster, where every move might be a game changer. You cannot miss a second of this. Don't just watch, stamp that like, smash subscribe, and grab every alert we fire off, because this roller coaster is just hitting the top of the first drop and it's about to send shockwaves through Lakers Nation unlike anything you've seen before. Now, the smoke hasn't even cleared from LA's summer moves, where DeAndre Ayton's signing was hailed as a statement, and Jackson Hayes locked down his spot. Yet the front office, led by Rob Pelinka, isn't putting the brakes on. They're deep in the trenches, zeroing in on affordable yet high-impact veterans who fit J.J. Redick's evolving system that thrives on spacing and versatility. Vasevik, once considered too costly at $21 million, is now dangling on an expiring contract with Chicago, who's tearing down the DeRozan-Levine era and possibly ready to reset. And if he hits the buyout market, which insiders suggest could come after the trade deadline, the Lakers could snatch him for veteran minimum cash. Imagine this, a monster who dropped 17 points, hauled in double-digit rebounds, and drained 40% from beyond the arc on over 4 attempts per game, coming off the bench to electrify a Lakers roster that sputtered offensively last season beyond. The superstars. LeBron's eyes locked on the court, a Jay's whispers in meetings, Pelinka pacing under the harsh white lights as he contemplates whether patience is the Lakers' secret weapon, all while the clock ticks down. And the Bulls' reset plans unfold. Vasevik's unique skill, set post scoring, sharp passing, rim-stretching threes is exactly what Redick craves, especially as Hayes has struggled to prove he belongs in crucial playoff moments, showing flashes but not quite earning that trust. The Lakers bench is a barren wasteland of production, and this double-double giant could be the oasis they desperately need. A chess piece that doesn't cost draft picks, cap space, or trades, just savvy timing and nerve. And let's not kid ourselves, the center spot is still a question mark even after Ayton's arrival. The consistency and range Vasevik brings might be the missing link for this star-studded, hungry roster. What if the gamble pays off? What if patience and precision snag the Lakers a weapon that catapults them back into title contention? Or what if it all blows up, delaying chemistry and leaving fans on the edge of heartbreak? The stakes aren't just high, they're nuclear, with every practice rep echoing like a drumbeat of destiny, every phone call and front office huddle sizzling with urgency. And then, just as that simmering tension threatens to boil over, boom, the whispers about Kevin Durant ignite another wildfire. Imagine KD, wearing the purple and gold, weaving his silky shot through defenses, linking up with his old ally LeBron James once more, ready to rewrite Lakers history with one swift, unexpected maneuver. A blockbuster trade? A jaw-dropping signing? The Lakers' offseason story is morphing from a slow burn into a full-on inferno, and you won't believe what's coming next. Hold tight, because just when you think the saga peaked boom, a fresh shocker is waiting to drop. I'll see you on the other side. When your group chat blows up at 3 a.m. with Lakers alerts, you know it's more than a whisper, it's an earthquake shaking the very ground under the Staples Center and sending shockwaves all the way to the valley. Because let me tell you, this isn't just a hot take or a passing breeze, it's a hurricane swirling through purple and gold veins, threatening to rewrite every script written on LeBron's legacy. Every chapter of D's grit has fought tooth and nail to protect, and every hopeful page Bronny's ascent is ready to fill with fresh glory or bitter heartbreak. Vasevik to the Lakers might be the sneaky underdog move that flips the board, but mixing in Kevin Durant in this volatile cocktail? That's the kind of bombshell that could either fracture locker room trust to dust or ignite a fireworks show that pushes these Lakers beyond the edgy shadows of their Showtime ghosts and broken bubble banner dreams, turning those old what-if moments into something raw, visceral, monumental. Because picture KD, silky shots still dripping ice cold. Venom sliding back into a purple and gold rhythm with LeBron, reigniting that thunderous duo the West has feared for years only this time. The stakes are not just a ring, but the redemption of a franchise gasping for identity in a ruthless conference where Denver's grit and Phoenix's swagger are circling like predators, the Clippers and Warriors waiting for any sign of a meltdown to pounce and steal the spotlight. And with DeAndre Ayton's signing initially meant to stabilize the front line, now possibly disrupted by Vasevik's double-double potential, how does that recalibrate the chemistry when Jackson Hayes still hasn't locked down trust in crunch time? You can almost taste that electric tension simmering under the surface, the way every practice rep drums louder in the ears of players who've been pushed to the edge by last season's sputtering bench, by the haunting echo of missed opportunities. That made even Shaq Kobe Thunder feel distant, like a ghost haunting the present, daring the squad to rise or fall. And what if Pelinka's patience is the secret weapon, quietly watching the clock tick toward a trade deadline where buying Vasevik's talent without losing draft assets could be the leverage that shocks the lead and has the Mavericks and Daffin Nuggets scrambling for answers? But hold tight, because the Kevin Durant talk isn't just a whisper in the wind. It's a wildfire burning through every rumor mill, a gnarly, messy lure for a player with the power to elevate star-bound hopes into titanic expectations or ignite a devastating clash of egos that fractures the locker room before tip-off. Imagine KD's dominance, the rainbows from deep, the clutch shots threading through defenses like silk and strategy all wrapped into one. But also picture the tension in the locker room when roles shrink and the spotlight narrows. What a D's bruising inside game clash with KD's smooth perimeter mastery, or what LeBron's veteran compass calmed the storm. The Lakers nation is caught in a frenzy, feeling the seismic tremors through their bones, desperate for that missing link, hungering for that piece that doesn't just fill a gap but torches the pathway to a fourth banner, a redemption story. For the heartbreak snub that lingered in the bubble's shadows, a reconciliation with destiny that's overdue and raging. Every call Pelinka makes, every move Reddit cooks up, is weighed on a razor's edge lined with hope and peril. Because the West has sharpened its knives, and the Lakers stand naked in the arenas, blinding spotlight the Warriors can't wait to remind the world who's still king. The Clippers are circling the prize, and Phoenix is spinning their own twisted narrative on the way up. So what's the cost of reaching for the stars here? What if the gamble backfires and chemistry fractures, leaving the Lakers with a glittering, fragile roster that dissolves under postseason pressure? Or what if they anchor these titans with Vasevik's hustle, KD's arc, LeBron's legacy, and ignite a run so explosive it sears itself into Lakers lore for decades? This is not a game of caution. It's a wild, desperate charge into uncharted thunder, a storm brewing on the horizon that could either crown them or shatter their dreams into shards that cut deep. And as the night deepens, so does the murmuring, the pulse of a franchise on the precipice, every second stretching taut with what could be, what must be, what might never be again, and as a Laker till I draw my last breath, here's the storm. I swear it's coming. Now you tell me what's tearing at your gut. Because trust me, this saga has only just ignited.